What is going on, guys? It is CWGaming, and I am back with another episode of the NCAA 14 Road to Glory series. And in today's episode, it is a packed episode with only 2 games this time, but we have to beat Tennessee in order to win the SEC East, and if so, we go to the SEC Championship. So let's go ahead and hop into this heated game against number 13 Tennessee. This one's going to be tough. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off with a run with a Zim Rose. First down, bring up 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. Here is Rose once again. Picks up the first down this time. And it is very crucial that we score. We can't get down. Tough games like this on the road are hard to come back. We're going to throw this one to our receiver, and it bounces off of his chest. He was not looking. And that's not the type of communication we need right now. So we go to Rose, who picks up 2 yards, and 3rd and 8 on our first drive. So we're already looking at a 4th down. The Daly Jr. catches the ball, and it is not enough. We're going to go for it on 4th down because this is what being aggressive looks like, and Rose catches the ball and makes the first down. So we're super aggressive on the first opening drive. But sometimes that's what you have to do in order to win tough games. Be aggressive, take advantage of those opportunities, and that's what we did. And now it's 2nd and 7 on the other side of the field. So we're going to scramble. We pick up the first down, and we're going to get out of bounds for 19 yards. So we're going to go with the screen right there to our running back. He picks up a couple, and on 2nd and 2, where do we go? We're rolling out. Nobody's open. And we're going to get out of the pocket. We're going to roll out for the touchdown, 6-yard run.
Kentucky is up a score.
So, after the first drive, we do score on a run. Tennessee doesn't score, so we have the ball back with an opportunity to go up by double digits. So Rose gets the ball and he runs backwards. Not sure what that is. He kind of struggled a little bit last game. So hopefully we can get him going today. And on 3rd and 2 after that sack, 3rd and 22, we break a tackle. We roll out. The guy tries to get us again. And we're going to go across the field to Rose. That was a dangerous throw. But again, we get lucky right there. And we got a fresh set of downs. So we're going to roll up into the pocket. We grab 8 on the run. And we are still driving. So, a couple guys open right here, but I don't throw them. I'm going to hit Rose, who gets hit as well. Knocks the ball out. And on 3rd and 2, we see Hayes, who grabs the first down. He's been playing pretty well, too, these last couple games. He's really shown up. And 7 yards on that run right there, and 2nd and 3. We're going to drop back. We've got the couple guys open, and there's Oliver. Makes the catch. Picks up the first down. And we're going to try and run this ball into the end zone. We're trying to get a little bit closer. Rose gets us 2 yards and makes a 2nd down. So here's Rose again. Tries to get to the outside. He breaks a couple of tackles, but he's going to lose 3 yards. So we're going to have to throw this ball on 3rd down. We see our guy, and that is Josh Alley, who scores a touchdown and gives us the school passing record for school passing TDs in a season. So, me and Josh Alley connect right there for a record, but we're still going for the win. So, 1:57 seconds left in the second quarter. We're trying to score before half, and the ball is dropped. Makes it 4th and 8. So, we get another opportunity to score before half, and where this ball is picked off by the linebacker. He was sneaking around. I thought I could get that ball to our guy right there, but the linebacker jumps up out of nowhere and makes the interception. So we grab the ball again before half because they score. So we quickly go down 17-14, and we throw this one to Alley. We probably could have scored, but we threw that one a little bit too much to the right. But he does get a nice gain. And we're going to throw this one to Upshaw, who can't make the catch. So 24 seconds. We're trying incredibly hard to score and right our wrongs here. Here's Upshaw, makes a great catch. And with 12 seconds to go, we need to make this one count, and that's Daly Jr. Can't get the first down. So we have to waste a timeout. And we get this one to Oliver, who drops the ball in the end zone, and we're forced to kick the field goal.
Makes the catch and get.
So at 17-17, 1st and 10, we roll out on the play action. And I have Daly Jr. breaks free in coverage and scores 42 yards. That's what we needed right after half, after that terrible ending to the half. We needed Daly Jr. to come up huge, and he does with a touchdown. So here's Rose up the middle. Again, we are about to score. We're going to try and give this one to our running back, Rose, and he does score for 3 yards. So it's 31-17. We're easily running away with this game right now. Tennessee is hopefully going to put up a fight. But here's Rose on the run, picking up 6 yards. And it's 2nd and 4. So Rose once again grabs a first down. We are making a pretty good drive right here to end the 3rd quarter. We're still 2 minutes to go. We're going to roll out. We're going to beat the defender, and we're going to go out of bounds to pick up the 1st. So new set of downs. I had a couple guys open on that, but we're trying to do a little bit too much. And Oliver gets a little antsy, drops the ball, and it's 3rd and 21. And I run backwards for some reason, trying to escape that, and it was a sack all the way, and we had to punt the ball. So Tennessee scores, and this is close once again. So we really needed to score on that last drive, but we couldn't, and Rose misses a block. We have to roll out and throw the ball away. So Oliver finally catches a ball, grabs a couple yards, and on 3rd and 4, this is a crucial down for us. Nobody is really open, or one is open, but just to be safe, we're going to roll out and run the ball. Trying to show the SEC or the Heisman voters that we can run, we can't beat you with our feet. And we do that again right there. So 2nd and 4 is a screen pass. It does get out to Rose, who cannot pick up the 1st, but he does get a couple of yards. So we'll give this one to Smoke, who picks up the 1st on the ground. So 3rd and 3, Rose trucks his way into the end zone. And that's pretty much going to do it. Tennessee did score, but they ran out of timeouts, and we iced the game with a kneel, and we pick up the victory. And we are celebrating because we know what we just did, and that was win the SEC East for the first time in a long time, and it feels really good after that season we had last year. We pick up 3 total touchdowns with 292 yards, and last year was just atrocious. We finished terribly, and this year we finish atop of the SEC East 11-1, and you do see South Carolina 10-2, and if we would have lost that game, any of those games at the end of the season, South Carolina would have had a good excuse to win the East. So we did what we needed to do. We took care of business, and we won against Tennessee. And Alabama 11-1 in the SEC West. They did take the West. So you know what that means. We're going to be facing them again in a rematch. But before we do that, let's look at the Heisman. We are 3rd in Heisman voting right now. So hopefully a good game in the SEC Championship will give us the Heisman. If we dominate Alabama, it's all ours. You cannot argue that we should not deserve it. So 11-1, we have to beat Alabama if we want to go, even have a chance of going to the national championship. You do see they're number 3. We're number 4. So a win would push us up at least to number 3, and a loss in the number 1 and number 2. If they lose their conference championship, then we're in no matter what. So this one's going to be a tough game. As usual, Alabama is really hard. They are really tough. They destroyed us in our first year, and we took them to triple overtime and had a good opportunity to win last time we played them. But we went back to the drawing board. We studied a lot of film, and we tried to do our best to prepare for this game. And we are starting to move the ball here in the first drive. This one's going to take everything in us, everything out of us. We struggled at the next game after Alabama. It was a slow start, so, it was exhausting. But we know what it takes to beat them now. We know how to beat them. We just have to execute. And if we keep doing stuff like this, getting out of the pocket and running, we'll have a good shot at it. So 2nd and 1. We are in the red zone now. We have a couple guys open, and that's Ali, who pushes up over the goal line, but they're not going to give it to him. He was just shy. And instead of running the ball, we're going to throw it. Or so they think. We're going to sneak into the end zone for a run. And that's how we're going to start the SEC Championship, with a touchdown. So our defense did a lot of studying of the film against our game last time with them, and they figured out how to get a stop. And they shook Alabama with a stop. So we're going to have to score and keep the shot going, and hopefully we can take the dub. And there's Harris with a 33-yard catch, and we are in the red zone once again. So here we go. Slants, nobody's open. We're going to roll out. And we see Oliver, who scores a touchdown. What a opening 2 drives, but Bama is being Bama. They score 7-14. Here's Rose with a nice 5-yard run, and that's going to end the first quarter. We're up 14-7. Pretty shocking. Everybody's on Twitter right now talking about this game. They are shook about what is happening. But when you have a 99 overall quarterback and an All-American receiver, and we've played them before, we have the film, we have the execution going right now, this is what happens. So it's not shocking to us. We know what we're capable of, and we're going to keep executing our plan. So 3rd and 5. We're going to roll out. We beat the guy who dives for us. We were just a little bit too quick, and we slide just outside of the red zone. And on 1st and 10, we have a guy open. That's Harris. Stays in bounds, cuts it up for a nice 8-yard gain. So here's Rose, picks up the first with his feet. Nice gain, and we're going to have a triple option right here. They bid on that one, but we're going to toss this one out to Harris, who goes down to lose a yard. So Alabama is tough in the red zone. Rose can't get around the edge. He is stuffed right there, and we're going to be forced to throw the ball on 3rd down. But our favorite play, and one of our favorite receivers, that is Oliver, makes the catch. And we're up 21-7 in the 2nd quarter. So everybody, we are shocking the world right now. 21-7. We're going to roll out. We've got square open, but we're just going to dive and pick up 5 yards. We need long, sustaining drives to beat Bama. We need to dominate the time of possession. So short little gains, death by 1,000 needles, will work for us. So we're going to roll out. We try to truck the guy, but it's not going to happen. And somehow after that, our defense scored, and they scored. So it's 28-14 now. Dangerous throw, but it does go through. So our defense comes up clutch with a score, and we need to help them out with a score on our own. So we're up by a good little bit now, and here's Harris. Picks up a couple of yards, and it's 2nd and 3. So we're in the 2nd half, and we're still playing our game. We're still executing the game plan. We're doing everything we can right now in order to keep this executed plan up. Rose with a nice run. We're just trying to stay true to who we are and what we've been doing all season. And that's plays like this one. We're going to roll out, do what we can to extend the play. We're going to try and beat that linebacker to the 1st down marker, and we do, picking up the 1st down. So there's Rose on the run, who picks up a yard. And we are just shy of the red zone, where we had been pretty much perfect today. So here's Smoke on the nice catch, 6 yards, 3rd and 4. We're going to give this one to Rose on the run. And here we go. There's Rose, and he is going to be just shy. So 4th and inches. And you're not beating Alabama with field goals. They can easily score this amount of points to catch us right now. So we must go for this and be aggressive. And we give this one back to Rose, who gets the 1st down and almost scores a touchdown. Just shy of a touchdown. So we're going to give this one back to Smoke. And we're just beating him up with a run right now. Smoke cuts it up for a touchdown. So 35-14. We're getting close to the fourth quarter right now, and we can smell this victory. We can smell the SEC championship and the revenge against Alabama, but we have to keep fighting and keep playing and keep doing what we've been doing all season. And here we go. We get sacked on the play action. Bama's not going to go away easy. But we see Circle, and that's Daly Jr., one of our favorite targets, who breaks 2 tackles and grabs the first down. So we go into fourth quarter up 35-14. And this is going to do it. I mean, this is the last quarter. We must continue what we're doing. That was a dangerous play. We could have fumbled, but we held on to the ball. And with a stick, we have Daly Jr. breaks a couple tackles and gets the first down. So play action. We're going to roll out and rush, and we're going to slide down with a first down. And we're just killing the clock right now. We're trying to have a long, sustaining drive to waste as much time as we can, but still come away with that score to ice the game. And we're going to give this one to Rose, who picks up the first down. No, he doesn't. He's just shy of the first down, which gives us this 3rd and 5. One of our favorite plays, the out route. Daly can't get to the outside, and we force that ball, giving Alabama the ball back. And we're now up 38-22. So a couple first downs should do it. So Rose picks up the first one right here. And Alabama's going to have to start calling their timeouts, but we're going to be aggressive and throw the ball. We roll out. We break a tackle there. The guy misses us, and we are tackled just shy of the first down, 4th and 2. So, like I said, Alabama does score, and it's an 8-point game. But after a kneel down, that's going to do it. This game is out of reach for Alabama. We kneel it down, and we take the victory. And this is our SEC championship revenge against Alabama. They beat us in the regular season in triple overtime, but we came back, beat them when it mattered in the championship, and our guys are thrilled. They're so happy. 3 touchdowns, 226 yards, and what a game it was. And it's awesome to see another team besides Alabama raising that trophy. And we take the victory, we take the championship, and we are the best team in the SEC. There's our trophy, and there's many more to come. In the next episode, we will see who won the Heisman and other end-of-the-season awards, and we will see what bowl game we ended with. We do have a shot at the national championship after beating Alabama. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode so we can see the conclusion of our season and see what we do in the end of it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.